Hey, this is Mark with FlashCopter again with my second instructional video. This one's going to go into shooting the copter. The last one I talked about folding the wings. I'm going to quickly go over folding the wings again because it is really important to get a proper fold so it flies up super high and copters down nice. So the wings come flat in the package. After you fold them, it should look like this. You're going to want to fold directly on these lines. There's a black diagonal line that says fold here and one straight across on the toward the top of the wing. Both lines say fold here, and there's two folds on each wing. And I found that this type of angling works the best, where it's kind of like a Y going up, and then you can either make the top fold go straight across, or I like to tip it up a little bit like it is here. I think it flies a little higher that way and still copters down really good. So you can play with the angles, see what works best for you. But now on to shooting the copter. The first thing you want to do is make sure it's pointing up. So we're going to be shooting it up, so that's the way that we're going to hold it. It has this little circular tab here on the bottom. You just pinch that in your offhand. I am right-handed, so I'm going to pinch it with my left hand, and then vice versa. If you're left-handed, I think it'd probably work best to do it in your right hand, but you have to see what works for you, what you feel comfortable with. So you're going to pinch that. You're going to hold the rubber band shooter in your other hand, so I'm holding it in my right hand because I'm right-handed. You're going to make sure you notice that the stick is curved. You're going to want to make sure that you're holding it this way. If you hold it upside down like this, it's not the end of the world, but the rubber band can pop out of this little, there's a little crack right there that's meant to be there, so you can change the rubber band out if you have to. I found that the rubber bands are really strong, don't really need to be changed out, but anyway, if it does pop out, if you're holding it wrong, you just pop it right back in like that, no big deal. So here we are holding our copter now, as I showed you. You're going to want to make sure that the hook side is facing towards the rubber band and the light side is facing away from the rubber band. That's one of the things that you can do to make sure that you don't shoot the copter kind of into your hand or hit your thumb. It's just a better way to shoot it. So I've got the hook facing towards the rubber band now. You're going to put it in like that. When you hold the rubber band, look at my hand holding the stick there. You're not going to want to choke up real close up to the rubber band like that. You're going to want to leave like a good inch there. And then you're going to want to make sure that you're not holding it straight like that, because as you can see, if I was to shoot the copter up, it's going to fly right into my hand and it hurts pretty bad. So you're going to want to bend at a right angle the copter launcher like that. And then what you do is you're going to actually just pull down really hard like this, straight down, and then you're going to let go of the copter, and that's going to launch it up. So that's pretty much it. If you follow all that, you should have a successful launch. And if you have any questions, you can always email me.